Hello and welcome back to Kyushu. We are on episode 30 now, and today I'm doing something a little bit special. Took me a while to do, but it looked really cool. We're going to build a first full custom PO train station, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to go right here. Think about taking out that rail in the middle, sticking it there, because I've got the little fake train tracks there at the moment that stop as a station. We're actually going to make it function. It's going to be fun. I still run into a few problems, but yeah. Should be a bit of a laugh. The front's going to be onto one of these sides. I'm not quite sure where. Probably get rid of this road. It's kind of annoying. And build a few more. Decorate that nice little hotel at the end there as well. So should be fun. Shall we crack on? Get into it. Let's go. Okay, so let's obviously start off by removing the train station. Now, I don't know why I did, because I just put it straight back, as you saw. Originally I was like, I'm going to put a natural station here, and then I decided to go for the full custom look. And something a bit different. I have to move the roads around and redesign the area a bit over my original designs. But you know what, it's totally worth it. First of all, I'm going through all these different custom looks, and I like this one. This one's really nice, but I prefer the little, like the brownish colour one. I don't know, kind of have this raw look. This is towards the outskirts, very close to where the university is going to be, and the big Buddha. I think it's the closest stop to the Buddha, actually. Or is the one in the main town? I can't remember. But it's quite close, so I wanted that kind of thing to look there. Had to do a lot of work here to make it fit, look nice. A lot of asphalt going down, a lot of decals to make it sort of fit the current area that I'm in. But you know what? It's all worth it because it does look great in the end. Now, I'm going to talk you through bits as I do them. However, there's not a lot of commentary in this video because the video does kind of speak for itself while I'm building this. I spend most of the time on one part of the project. So yeah, I hope you enjoy, and I'll talk to you again in a minute. Okay, so these are like little arcade roofs. In Japan, they have a lot of street arcades, kind of. Basically like open either side. And this is one of the little walkways for it. You can see there's lots of signs dangling down, lots of like walkways on top, that type of thing. So I heavily PO this, just so I can have the actual arc, because I like the archway. And I think it looks really nice when it's all done in place. It just takes a while to PO. Nodes are a bit awkward. I suppose playing about with Blender and nodes quite often kind of helps me know which ones are which and work out, so I managed to detach this quite easily. It just takes some time to actually figure it out first. Now, the video is quite sped up, so you don't see all that, and I do cut a lot of it, but spent a long time just looking. But doesn't that look so nice on its own? It just fits, I think. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. Now, it took me a while to figure out where I was going to put it. I ended up moving it left and right and up and down to try and get the right look, and you'll see me now place them all. And I just end up moving them again because I want to put something else in. Originally I was like, oh, I'm going to have an underground walkway between the two. And I decided actually no, I'll have an overground walkway because I want to put metro underneath it. Because I really need a metro in my city. Now I've got a lot of stops, but no line. So I really need to get the line in place. Or have I got the line and no metro stops? One of the two. We'll find out one day. So yeah, we went in and we put an overhead walkway in. Now, the walkway does have its own path going through it. I use invisible pathways, but for some reason the Sims still really just want to walk across the train tracks. I don't know why, maybe they've got Death Wish. They often walk across the train tracks just as the train's coming in. It's weird. It's really, really weird. But yeah, this episode is proudly brought to you by PO. No, it's not. I wish. I love PO. PO is one of the best mods, and Simon, you're amazing for doing it. Some of the cool stuff you've got coming up is absolutely amazing. If you haven't seen it, follow him on Twitter. It's fantastic. Anyway, yeah, I'm just doing a lot of PO in this episode, but it is worth it because it looks amazing. So once the main station was actually built, the next hurdle was to fill in the gaps that I'd left. It was just finding the right type of buildings. I put a couple of apartments here because Japan has a lot of apartments right by the stations. They don't seem to have a problem with noise. I don't know why, but hey, is what it is. And then I had to put other stuff in here. Now, it was just finding things the right size. When I built this, I kind of just built it and didn't really think about what I was going to put in between. I just knew I wanted to get the train station done. So I had that little issue now where I end up putting stuff down, deleting it, removing it, putting more stuff down, deleting it, removing it until I'm very eventually happy. And again, PO is the best thing here because I end up POing stuff so I can remove like the built-in car parks and put my own thing down and make it look the way I wanted it to. And you know what? By the end of it, it works, it functions, it looks good. I'm over the moon with it. Okay, so you saw the little 2 metro stops there. So just to give you an idea of how I did them, there are some cubes on the workshop, basically service cubes, and they did one for metro, which is great. So it's just a little block which I can make invisible and gives me the actual the metros, so I can hide them in there. No one can see them, but people still walk down to the lovely entrances that I built because I put the little steps going down to the metro. I might put some on the street, I'm not 100% sure yet. It might be added a bit later on, but yeah, and we're going to get them all attached as well and have them function too, so everyone can visit. Now, I enjoyed this bit. Again, this is weird because I play a bit with nature and I love that. As you know, I just love playing with nature and doing all sorts of things here, and it was just so much fun having this little walkway here. Oh, that's not a walkway, is it? I did the walkway a little later on, which you'll see. That was great fun as well. But this is like a little stop where, you know, the end of the track is here and it's just this empty space. So I got to play about with some nature, put some trees down, some bushes, make it look a bit old, a little bit untamed and a bit crazy. That's so much fun. I love it. I'm left with this space. What's going to go there? Vending machines, of course. It's Japan. Vending machines everywhere. Maybe some bike parking. Many vending machines. All jokes aside though, there are vending machines absolutely everywhere in Japan and they're fantastic. It's one thing I really miss. I've said it before in one of my earlier videos, but come back to UK. I miss the fact there's not a vending machine right outside my house. I mean, where am I going to get my Boss coffee now? I mean, they don't do Boss coffee in the UK, which again is a crime on its own. They really need to get it. They just recently started releasing it in Australia, so why can't they bring it to England? I love a bit of Boss. It's just fun. And, you know, got Tommy Lee Jones on their advert, so it's always a win, right? don't know if anyone else has the same issue with this Akiba building, but for some reason the texture seems to be a little all over the place. A couple of them missing, which is really weird. I'm not quite sure why. I've got a few assets like that, but the textures just don't load for some reason. I'm not 100% sure why. We've looked into it. I've had a few other people look into it and they can't seem to explain it. It's a bit of a weird one because I know other people place it and it's absolutely fine. It's weird. It's not a problem too much on here because I'm going to PO and add just a darker tone to it just to make it kind of work, to look like it's alright. But on other things like the dog statue, that's just weird. It just doesn't look good. So I'm avoiding a lot of assets because of that at the moment, and it is a shame because some of them are amazing, but the game doesn't want to load the textures. It's a weird one. It's another thing I love doing. Putting down billboards everywhere. They just make the place look really cool. Billboards, yeah, mainly covered in anime. I mean, we've got like an anime shops in this area, a lot of them, so I really want to do it. Again, it's time for my next selfish plug. That's my building, just saying. Trying to get one in every video now. No, it's available in the workshop if you like it. Feel free to subscribe. You can see my workshop link down in the description below. But while I detail up this place, enjoy a bit of music and I'll see you towards the end. Okay, now we're at my favourite part of the video. This is like the little crossing across the railway path. This is like a path going across the railway tracks to the other side. I've got a few of them in this area here, especially towards the outskirts of the city. You tend to get a few of these, and it was so much fun to build. It really was. I love putting down this tactile paving here as a crossing. This is an amazing asset again. There's so many phenomenal assets out there that a lot of people just don't see. So I hope you've seen for mine and go get them because they're absolutely phenomenal. Just like these broken fences. They are great. They look amazing. They fit this area. I'm going for the look I want. This area is going to be quite ruined, quite untamed and not really looked after. It's like a little cross, like a cutaway as it were. Sorry, not cross, cutaway. English again, typical me. So it's like a little cutaway, just kind of like in between the buildings. It's a bit of an alley. Not really looked after, not really maintained, and kind of just gone into ruin a bit, but it was great fun. Got to play with some decals there and really make it look cool. Okay, so we're at the end of the video now. I really hope you enjoyed it. I absolutely loved this one. This is one of my favorite builds that I've done in a long time. I really enjoyed my airport build. I really enjoyed the Buddha build. I really enjoyed like my fishing area build, Tokyo Tower, stuff like that. Really enjoyed all that, but this is definitely one of my favorites, making a full PO station. It's not my last full PO station. I'm going to make another one and you'll see that a lot later on, but it's going to be really cool. If you've enjoyed the video and you're new here, click the thumbs up. Click the subscribe button, hit the bell notification button to be notified when I upload anything. If you're a regular, hit the thumbs up. Both of you comment, it's great. If you're a regular and not subscribed yet, subscribe, please. It helps me out so much. I'm so close to getting to my goal of just 1,000 subs. I'd love it. Last time I checked, it was about 599, so I'd love to get there. Anyway guys, have a good one. If you wish to support me on Patreon, my link's in the description below. See you later, bye bye.